Hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, cool. Lonnie just got back to me. How is everyone? I'm a mess. I wasn't a mess until I came home, and everybody in this fucking household is a freaking mess. Yeah. I literally want to run away. Like, I literally want to run away. Like, save me. I'm good. How are you? Hola. My collar's tucked in. I didn't even change my shirt since I came home from work. I smell like freaking coffee beans. My back is rocking. I got my nails back. Yes. They're short, but I got them back. But they're not mine, technically. They're not mine yet. But they're part of me. They're part of me. I say mine will be back in like 3 weeks. Well, for those who don't, know, my other nails, before I had to cut them for work, because I'm an essential employee, they were real. Except 2 of them were fake, like when it breaks every once in a while, right? But those were real. But now I think it's called acrylic. So it's temporary until my nails grow in. But I am excited. No, I'm still not supposed to have them, but it's whatever. I try to keep my gloves on so nobody else sees. You know what I mean? I just did pink. So technically, I was supposed to wait a couple more weeks. But I had already had my appointment with Bruce. I was like, sorry. There's some things I can get away with, So I figured I'm going to attempt to get away with this one. So yeah, super exciting. And it's still hard for me because of the shorts. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people be like, these are not short. Your nails are not short. This, for me, for especially my newbies, this is short. So they'll grow. I should probably keep them a little shorter. Not shorter than this, but like at least until we all get the okay. I already gave myself the okay. So yeah, shorter compared to what they used to be for sure. So it felt good. It felt really good to see Bruce. It was nice. And because remember how disappointed I was when he's like, they're not going to let me open the shop. The governor sent the wrong email, sent out like a premature email or whatnot. So technically he can make house calls, right? Legally he can make house calls. But I couldn't have him come to my house, right? So I basically went to his house. And he's like, even his wife was there. They were all on the couch chilling, right? Him and his kids and whatnot. And I talked to her. She's like, it's so nice to see you again. She was cooking up a storm. It smelled so good in there. I came out stinking like green curry though, but it's all good. But in 40 years of him doing nails, because he's almost 50, so 30 years. It was a solid number. Had to have been 30. He'd been doing them since he was like a teenager. Like professionally. So probably 30 years professionally. He's never had anyone at his house. So I know Spirit probably had a little bit to do with that. I don't see how they didn't. You know what I mean? Like even the wife was like, never, Courtney, in a million years. If I didn't trust my husband, you know what I mean? I was like dying. I was like, oh. So I was like super appreciative that he let me do that. Because chances are I'll probably have to make one more stop at his house. before he's back, because now he's thinking probably June 1st. But it's like, I'm thinking to myself, like, it's such bullshit, because it's like, you're gonna open the mall but not the nail salon? Like, really? Like, what are you doing? Like, so many people are gonna go out of business. It's just awful. It's horrific, actually. So apparently this is a message: Man of Wands and art. So I was really happy. I was happy to see him, and you know, just super appreciative that, again, he opened his doors to me and let me in. I was gonna go a little longer, but the thing is, guys, I've never done the acrylic like that, so I don't know how easily they break either. My veil nails are like super strong, so I really gotta bang them good to break a nail. So hopefully, you know, I do, like, right now it seems to be a good length, because temporarily because my nails didn't pop through any of the gloves. Like, before, the tip of my nails would always pop through the gloves, you know. Yeah, legally you can go to other people's houses, but to have me in his house was not. But I love him. I even say to him all the time, like, because before, I remember, like, I don't know what I'm doing with the move, like, right this second, but nothing's final with location. But originally I was leaving. Every time I'd see him, I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do without you. I'm gonna have to find a nail tech, and I don't wanna. So, hi everyone. So I'm gonna use a deck that I haven't used probably in a very long time, and I was kind of pulled to it. So we'll see what it has to say. But I feel like the energy is great. I feel like you just have to remind yourself, like, I was good, like, chilling. Music's been my savior lately too, like, is keeping my vibe really great. And I've been going back and forth on Snapchat too with a lot of friends playing old school. He came at me today with Run DMC and Eazy-E. I came back at him with Jodeci and something else. We went real old school, but I've also known him since high school. So that was fun. But then, like, literally I walked through the door and I was like, oh my gosh. Like, even the kids were off, like my parents. Like, I'm just like, oh, you gotta, like, this isn't cool. You know, like, and it literally affected my energy to the point where I was like, I don't even know if I should go on YouTube right this second. And I literally was just telling myself, like, it's the energy, you know, it's people's karma, you know, whatever their karma is that hasn't been addressed, I believe, since 2017. And it's ironic because I happened to catch Nat the other day, briefly. And I was feeling 2017. And you want to know why I was feeling it? Because I was going through my numerology report. So not for everybody, but plenty of you, right? And I think I was a year 9. So it shot me back to 2017. But Nat said something about 2017 to as a collective message. So I don't know if there's something that possibly you could have started in 2017. Others of you would be 2019, right? So it really just depends if you're the 7 or the 9. So it might roll back around. But I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like paranoia, like Caden this morning, like, he wasn't necessarily like rude, but you know, my mom asked him to do something. He was like, oh, I'm not really feeling why I threw up last night. So he fucking lied to my mother. What he did was like do like a water burp or whatever, but basically he was being a fucking lazy ass. And then my dad overheard, and it's now my dad's paranoid, you know, because you know, he's high risk. He's just nervous. I'm not even gonna say paranoid, nervous. He's not feeling too well. His back's hurting, you know, yada yada. So then it, you know, added stress to him, and then, you know, it added stress to my mother. And then I walked through the door, and my mother's like, well, this, you know, XYZ went down, and I was just like, and then of course I gotta go downstairs and, you know, talk to the kids. And then Mia was really grouchy, and I was like, why did you yell at grandma this morning? Like, well, she woke me up at 9 o'clock to feed the cats. At fucking 9 o'clock, get your ass out of bed, girlfriend, because if I was home, your ass would be out of bed by at least 8 o'clock, you know? So it's just little things like that. And it's not anything I think that anyone's doing wrong by any means. It's just the energy, and one person's energy affects another person's energy, and it just, you know, bounces back and forth off of everybody until it settles. So I was just like, I mean, I was like really feeling it. Like, I was in a good mood, like, doo-doo. And like the minute I walked through the door, I was like, oh, goddamn. Like, oh, like, not cool, you know? And I believe it was yesterday in the read where I was like, be careful for that energy. I had no idea it was going to hit my household. I mean, I don't get excluded from this energy either, guys. Like, I'm telling you, like, I always feel like sometimes it's not even my story. I can't relate. But then afterwards, like, I always end up relating somehow. That's why I try to explain to you guys, like, with certain scenarios and past, you know, past events, things, my own experiences, or however it really goes down. But like, it really wouldn't sound like that. Like, the devil's like in everybody right now. I was just like, oh, minky, you know. So I'm just like, I just want to run away. Like, I literally am like, okay, but like, I'm not gonna get myself down or upset or to sit in that energy or let it get the best of me, because I literally know what's going on with the planets right now and certain stuff. So I'm smart enough to, if I gotta tell myself 10 times, I'm gonna tell myself 10 times, like, hey, you know, we got Capricorn and freaking Saturn. I think it's going into Jupiter. It's definitely in Mars. Like, it's just everything. Venus just, I think Venus goes retro today. I think it actually, last night, early this morning, it went retro. And then we got Saturn, you know, it's all about karma. And of course, Venus is, you know, almost every aspect of your life. Yeah, you know, so I'm just like, oh my God, like, fucking save me. Like, oh. So there's nothing I can do. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the energy with them. Like, not literally stuck in the energy, but it's obviously I'm gonna try to keep myself in the bedroom, you know. I'm glad my sister, she has to drop her car off at the car dealership. She got a new car, and like, they gotta not replace something. She's just gonna get her oil change and inspection, something there. So I'm like, thank God I get to leave the house around 4 o'clock. Like, probably like 3:30. So I can drop it back off at 4. I'm like, just like, fucking thank God. You know what I mean? Like, I even get to get out of the house for an hour. So that's what it's like over here right now. I'm just like, oh my God. Okay, should I make dinner? Like, what do you want me to do? And then it's like, I don't even know if my parents even want me to make dinner, because they'd probably rather I just sat in my room, because I work with the public. I'm just like, it's back to that again. I'm just like, oh my God. Anywho, so it's May 13th. Let's see what we're looking at for lessons. Probably a couple lessons. So we have the death card. All right, so something's over. I'm learning that the endings are nearly new beginnings. So a lot of you guys might be having a hard time too. Something is just like, either something's just catching up to you, or you're just in a scenario where it's like a dead end. You want new, whether it's with someone or not with someone, or a new job, but it's hard to leave it because could be conditioning, or it's more like routine, comfort, but it is legitimately time to let it go. Like, to me, like, I see the yellow, it's peaking. It's almost like, you know, you got a new start somewhere, right? And you do got to start somewhere. So I'm learning that endings are nearly new beginnings, right? So, and this is Cappy energy. So y'all in Cappy energy, like, big time. There might be a need for forgiveness, but so something's definitely ending, you know. And I do kind of feel more, not frustration, I guess it could be sorrow. It's mellow, you know, so don't get down, like don't self-pity, don't coddle, but don't let the energy get the best of you either. It's like, tell yourself it's temporary. It's the death card. It's over, right? There's a new beginning, you know, somewhere. Maybe not with that person, place, or thing, but for damn sure there's a new beginning, right? So, and to me, it's like you're definitely at the ass end of something, or you're figuring it out because you're learning that the ending means you get to have a new beginning elsewhere. It might not be with the person, place, or thing you thought, but it is what it is. It wouldn't be a bad thing, you know, Capricorn, and the year, you know, 2020, year 4, setting you up for solid things. Like, this energy is going to be with us for a while. It's practical, it's reliable, it's nice energy that's actually coming in, guys. So remember that if you're going through something like this. And then you got imagination. All right, embrace and nourish your own creative aspect, your own mind. You know, so there has to be, if you're worried about your health, it's going to get better. Some may have to surrender, but I'm not really feeling that like that. See, you're already embracing a creative aspect, so I don't know if I feel dreamlike energy here. It's like a kaleidoscope energy. I don't know what I'm really getting off that, but it's like nourish your mind, body, and soul, embrace it. So it's like this, to me, that's what I was feeling, because I kind of felt that with the death card anyway. Like, I don't know if it's dreams, you know, fantasy, there's something telling you something. It is, you have an idea that something's at its peak here. So it's like, if you're still holding on, honestly, you should really let go. I know it's hard. It's hard, guys. It's hard. It's hard, but it's all right. You can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Maybe you got somebody to be with you too, whether it's a friend, a family member. It's something. Because that song, I remember, what is it? Save the Last Dance. And they're dancing right there. So it's like someone's got someone's back. It might not feel that way right now, but someone's definitely got someone's back right now, which is nice. Even if it's just in spirit. I know that's like, no one really wants to hear that, but like, it's the truth, because I can feel it. It's like a yearning feeling in my soul. It's like, it's deep compassion without actually physically being supportive, unless you're in the physical part of it and you're actually supporting someone. But it's like, even from like the outskirts, there's something, I feel like it's more spirit. Okay, so, or somebody's got you. Someone's praying for you. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Someone's looking out for you, you know. Ooh, wicked compassion. I don't know where that came from. I mean, it's nice, right? But that's definitely what I'm feeling, like deep compassion. Jeez, okay. For a situation. So, May 13th, next couple days, please. You got the Emperor. Yeah, I'm just going to say Aries energy. Leadership. Let's just stick with leadership right this second, because I'm not really feeling much from that one particular card. And I always have a lot to say about the Emperor. I need the Fool. I don't know why I didn't take it. It didn't, I don't know, something didn't feel right. I mean, obviously the Fool can come back out, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know what was up with that. So, leadership for sure. And you got the universe, which is like the world, so an ending, and then the moon. So there's something with depth here too. And it's like, whoa, 3 major arcana. And then you got the 4 swords at the bottom of the deck. So it's like resting, almost healed, almost recovered. So you got the world right here. And then you got the moon. So it is having to step into the unknown. So I'm telling you, something's a finality here. I don't have the Ten of Swords, you know. I don't have the Ten of Swords, or I got the Four of Swords right here, but I don't got the Ten of Swords or the Tower. But I do got the World and the Death card with the Four of Swords. So that's, there's no going back to something. Like, something is a finality. It's, you know, person, place, a thing, a job, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. Something would have told me it's long term, because this type of ending feels more like it's just scary to have a new beginning, if that makes sense. It's kind of what I'm picking up on. So it's like a finality to something for sure. A marriage, a long time situationship, a job, a business. But it's to benefit you. And because the moon's out here, there's still something going on behind the scenes, you know, but there's a lot of depth here too. It's unknown, it's mysterious, but it's also saying you're stepping into something brand new. It's a given. See, that's why I truly feel like with the imagination card, that's why I was truly feeling like somebody already knows about a new start, like there's already something in you guys' vicinity, or thoughts, brain, dreams, daydreams, whatever it may be for you. Like, it's like you have a pretty good idea. Maybe it's just like, so it's just, I'm feeling a lot of compassion. Like, this is tough energy for someone to be going through right now. I do feel like it's linked to karma too, but I don't, it's not even about karma right now. I mean, it is, right? But this isn't like in your face, or like, haha, you're getting served. It's not like that. It's kind of like, you really know it's over. And it's over now. Must have been love, but I lost it somehow. So maybe you fell out of love with somebody, but there's still love, but nobody's in love. It had to have been a big deal. So you got a new brilliant idea, and see the Death card again. So with the Ace of Swords here, it's like, you see, it's like having that clarity. It is something. I'm not really gonna say it's an epiphany type energy, but like, it's clarity. You either want to speak it or you see it. So I'm glad I was feeling that. Because that can make a situation a lot better. I cannot believe the depth of compassion I feel right now. Is kind of, it feels actually genuine. I can't explain it. Yeah, see, Ten of Cups. So you want it, you seek it. You're definitely someone who wants to go after your passion. You definitely want that back. I mean, you're going to get it. You're seeking your Ten of Cups, right? So you're in between. This is like what I'm feeling is, it's like you can wake up and you can be really good, you know, and then like a couple hours later, it's upsetting. And then, you know, you distract yourself, you move on, you tell yourself what you're telling yourself, and, you know, a couple hours later, you're good again. It's not, it's off and on, but it's not, it is disruptive, but it's more good, it's more on than off, if that makes sense. Like, the good is more here than the off. Just going through a lot. But you're seeing the good in something. Like, you're feeling it. You want your Ten of Cups, or you're looking at somebody as your Ten of Cups, or you're seeing that someone's your Ten of Cups, right? Because it's like, or you just know you're happy. Your happy is elsewhere. Because this is an ending. So this is a masculine energy. This is either a feminine aware that a masculine going through this, or this is legitimately a masculine going through it and having some type of clarity that the happiness is elsewhere. And that's good, because now this energy can make moves or recover. But you had the Four of Swords, so I feel like you've already been in recovery. So to me, it's, you've been holding on to karma, and now it's time to let karma wrap itself up. You don't really have a choice, so you might as well get through it as easily and simply as you can. You just let it unravel. There's not much else you can do. Right now, you might need to talk about it, talk to someone. Talk about it, talk about it. See how it is, like the music can shift? Like your energy can shift like that too. Now, if you're dealing with a nasty dose of karma, or if this is fear because of what's going on in the world, you know, it will get better. Don't let your brain overpower yourself right now. But I'm not feeling the moon as being feared by any means. All right, tell me about the Emperor. I want two more, but like I knew I was going there. It looks like the Emperor's mad at the Empress. Someone's mad at their wife, their girlfriend, a friend. You know, you got oppression, you got the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I don't know if there's competition or there's drama. There's arguing. It's a card, like something was over. All right, and the Fool's still sitting there. So like, this the Four of Cups. It talks about reflection, you know, being bored. But, so a marriage could be over, you know, or a long-term commitment, which is originally what I was feeling. It was more of like a couple thing. Like it's over between, you know, a couple or marriage. But I think you got somebody else in like your mind. I'm telling you, is something, because, or you just know your happiness is elsewhere. So it's bittersweet. Someone could be mad at like their kid's father, kid's mother. Someone could be pregnant too. Because I feel like there's competition. I feel like there's somebody else in the picture. Because at one point somebody offered something to someone and it wasn't taken. Is it the Empress-like energy? Could this masculine just be dealing with a Taurus and it's not a wife or a girlfriend? Tell me about this Empress. But this is somebody who's like angry. Yeah, see the Three of Worlds and the Three of Cups. No teamwork, stagnation. Somebody walked away from someone. So it's like it's like the finality, a long-time girlfriend. It looks like a masculine walks away from a long-time girlfriend or a wife or a fiance. It's something like that. Now, why is this person coming in as the Empress when I'm feeling like Queen of Wands? See, this is strange. I wonder if someone's pregnant. It's telling me no, so I don't know what that's forgotten. I don't know. Or somebody really wanted kids in a family. Somebody really saw themselves in this situation. Hi.
So Ben could wash his pants. I just put them in the washer. Could you switch them?
Yeah.
To the dryer.
Give me kisses. Where are you going right now? Back to the place?
Yes.
Hotel? Okay. I love you.
Okay. Okay, don't forget. Dude, I'll probably have to text you. I'm gonna set a reminder like that.
Love you. There was definitely a third party here with the Three of Worlds, Three of Pence. And with the universe here, it's almost like the ending of a karmic contract to get into another soul contract. But they're two totally different things. So this Empress could have walked away because it was a third party. And she's angry with the Emperor. So this can actually go either way. I don't know who this person is. I don't know if it's you or someone they're leaving, to be honest with you, because I'm totally feeling the Three of Wands. I mean, the Queen of Wands I was feeling, and she's the one that has the affair. Whether she's aware of it or not, she's the other woman. The Empress obviously would have came first, whether they were physically married or not, or engaged, something. So it's either they're leaving a wife or a girlfriend for somebody else, or somebody found out about it at their party and they walked away, and she's upset with him. But I clarified the Emperor, so to me, he's upset with her. Maybe he's upset with her because she walked away. But if that's the case, she knew there was other energy surrounding them and she wasn't having it. She wrapped it up with the world. So you got 3 stories there. And 6 of Cups, someone from your past. And then, 5 of Pents, which is a setback. So to me, it's like, if it's only a setback, then it was a temporary split between 2 people. And it wouldn't be the long-term people. It would be whoever came in last, which to me would be the Sag energy. So to me, he's angry with her. And if it's not necessarily anger, he was bored with the old and on with the new. But it looks like he's angry with her. And to me, again, it is maybe she just knew there was a third party, exterior energy, too much drama, competition. She took herself right out of that equation. She's like, this is stagnant. I'm out. I don't do stagnant. And she wrapped it up with the world. But then it's like all of a sudden, there's something here with the moon right next to the Ace of Crystals, right? So I don't know if it's an epiphany thing for someone. Again, dreams, could be daydreaming, physical dreams. I had a crazy ass dream last night. Yeah. It's a big message for me, okay? So I didn't even put myself there because I don't feel like that's even me. I feel like this is more speaking of masculine energy for some reason. It's just prominent. The masculine energy is prominent. So I don't know why you pissed off somebody. I guess because you walked away. So apparently somebody wanted to have their cake and eat it too, which is fucked up. But if she's the Empress, you've learned a lot of lessons. You're all queens, right? You know better. You know your worth. You know what to nurture and what not to nurture. And you're not going to nurture somebody who's sleeping with other people or is not giving you their full attention. And the Empress is not needy. She's very secure. So she doesn't need someone to be up her ass. She just wants to know she's the only one and she's looked after or loved or protected. Like she don't want to have to worry. If she has an inkling or she gotta worry, she's fucking out. Because I feel like it's Empress energy. It's not necessarily a mother. It's you could be a ma, but it's what the Empress represents. You were smart. You were out. And I guess it would make sense, right? Because that's kind of been in my reads lately. So I don't know why they're angry with you. Well, because you were out. Anywho, because somebody was still fucking with their past. Don't put the Empress in the middle of shit like that. Don't do that. It's, you know what I mean? Like, she don't deserve that either. She been through a lot of shit if she's the Empress. So tell me about the universe. I spent a lot of time on that. Tell me about the universe, which is basically the world. In the Chariot, you could be dealing with a Cancer or it's moving forward. That's simple. Like, it's a wrap. Like, I am not tolerating jack shit. I'll go find my Ace of Cups elsewhere. So there was obviously a new opportunity with the Empress. That's a freaking given. This energy's foolish. They let an Empress slip away. It happens. 4 of Cups too. So now they're probably, if they're not mad at you, they're probably mad at themselves because they literally let an Empress step away. They're probably like, oh fuck, like that's probably what it is too. They're realizing with this energy over here, like, I just let a really good thing slip away. but they put them, he would have put her in a slippery situation anyway. So opportunity missed. It doesn't mean that the opportunity can't come back around, but right now is an opportunity missed. You know? And with the world here and the Chariot, somebody could be traveling, or you could be dealing with somebody halfway across the world. You could be traveling to go see someone. To me, the Chariot, it's success. It's moving forward. What you did was the right move. Things will be successful, whether it's with this person or not. Somebody knows, somebody's got the Fool energy too, because you're taking a risk to step into the unknown. So you had to have already been the Fool energy. So now you're on a new journey, a new path. Tell me about the moon. Got a lot of energy here. You got Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces. That's the world. So you got Aquarius. I already said Taurus. Scorpio. No, not Scorpio. Scorpio. Aries. I already said Aries. 7 of Wands. So the courage to go towards the unknown. So it's someone has the courage to go into the unknown. So the 7 of Wands that's been actually coming out on the board is actually a really good thing, because you're standing up for your own morals, your beliefs. Like no one's stopping you. You already made the move. So this is representing you already having courage, okay? And you do got the Lovers here, so that's like, I almost feel like that's wild, which is weird because I wouldn't even use that expression. And why would it be wild? Because we already knew there was something going down here. So this person, you know, it probably took courage for this feminine to walk away and stand in her morals. Or it's the masculine energy that needs the courage to now approach the Empress again. You know, you could be dealing with the player. All right. But you do got the wheel here, so something can change. They come in as the Knight of Wands, but it's kind of immaturity too. I'm not saying this person is immature, because they're coming in as the Empress, so they obviously got their shit together when they are stable, because they are coming in Empress style. But you are kind of, it looks like you were dealing with a player, you know, and or an immature energy, like somebody was being really immature about a situation. They might have put somebody in a situation they just weren't thinking, and you know, it shows lack of immaturity, you know. But this person actually is really mature. So you might be dealing with somebody, you could have been dealing with a player, and they don't want to be that player anymore. You know, because if they're looking at you as the Empress, it's like it's over. Now they see something. It's over now. But now it's like, damn, what is it? Why is she still here? She in my yada yada. Well, apparently you met your match. And again, this brings me back to, you guys can eventually be business partners or a very long-term situationship. It's a given. I just did that. So you guys, you probably will be good if this is your story and it comes back around. But she's out, so it really just depends. I don't see that on the board quite yet, but some of you are just dealing with immature energy, or somebody is legitimately a player. And like I said, you do have an energy here where you could be dealing with a Taurus, because you got Hierophant with the 9 of Crystals. Somebody was very narrow-minded, you know, didn't want to, you know, recognize something, didn't want to reflect, but the wheel is here, the change is here, right? So again, like I said, I felt it right off the rip. Somebody already knew there was a new start, but really was hanging on to the past. This is one of these things where it's like, remember I explained to you guys a very long time ago, for like a solid year after my divorce, well, before we got divorced, before we separated, for a good year, we held on. And it's like, you do out of comfort